Okay, everyone, so the peaches of choice, I am using some canned peaches, and it's Del Monte, and they are in heavy syrup, and it is 1 pound. Okay, 1 pound 13 ounces. Okay, so I'm using canned peaches, and that's the amount. I will be using jumbo biscuits, great value. Okay, 8 buttermilk biscuits, so we can get at least 8 pies. Get you some white and some brown sugar. Okay, I'll say this is about a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. 1 cup of white sugar, half cup of brown sugar. That's what I'm using. You will need some confectionate sugar, okay, powdered sugar. And this is about a cup, half a cup to a cup. You'll need about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Get you 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavoring. 2 tablespoons. You're gonna need some milk. Not a whole lot of milk. I'll say about 3 tablespoons. This is some flour. This is so that we can roll out our biscuit dough for our fried peach hand pies. Our fried pies, these are gonna be peach pies. You will need some ground cinnamon. You'll need some ground nutmeg. And if you would like, go ahead and add some ground allspice. You will need some oil to fry your hand pies in. I'm just using some regular vegetable oil. Okay, so let's start off by adding this can of peaches and the syrup to a pot. Also to the pot, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add in that brown sugar and the white sugar. Now we're gonna add in that brown allspice, just a pinch, not too much, okay? We're gonna add in just a pinch of the nutmeg as well. Okay, just a pinch. You don't want that flavor to overpower, okay, because it can be potent. Then we're gonna add in some cinnamon, okay, and I would say about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, okay. Okay, so right now I have my stove on a medium low heat, and what I want to do is I want my sugar and everything to dissolve into my peaches. What I forgot to tell y'all was just add in about 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, that's just gonna help flavor. Butter and it helps with the flavor. This is not a lightweight dessert. Okay, so if you count the calories and trying to stay healthy, no sugar, this ain't it. Now if you want to use a sugar substitute, I don't know how that tastes. I'm not gonna tell you to go ahead and do that because I don't know how it tastes. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this go ahead and dissolve. Oh, I forgot, we need to add a pinch of salt, just a pinch. Okay, that's it, not too much, just a pinch. And once I get my sugar dissolved, I'm gonna add in my cornstarch. So while your sugar's dissolving, you see what I have here, I mix some water in with my cornstarch, okay? You don't need a lot, just about a tablespoon or 2 of cornstarch. Cornstarch can go a long way to make this thicken up, okay? And we're gonna mix this sugar on in so it can dissolve. It won't take but a minute to dissolve in with these peaches, because we're gonna mash these peaches up. Because I know you're like, them peaches big. Yeah, they big, but they are going to fit in these pies, okay? Now you see how it only took a minute for the sugar to melt down, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the vanilla flavoring and the cornstarch. And we'll let this cook for a few minutes, because that's all you need is a few minutes so that it can thicken up. Okay, so let me add in some of the vanilla flavoring. You don't have to add too much, okay? That's enough. The other vanilla flavoring I'm gonna use for the confectionate sugar in the milk mixture, okay? See, now I'm gonna let that butter melt, then I'm gonna add in my cornstarch. I don't have it up too high. You don't want it up too high. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and add in some cornstarch slurry. That's just water and cornstarch mixed together. Okay. Easy. Together. We'll let this cook for a few minutes. I'll say about 5 minutes, maybe 10 at the most. You don't want it to stick, you don't want it to burn to your pot. But you want all these flavors to marry together, okay? Okay, so this is what your peaches will look like after about 5 minutes. You see how thick it is? Once it cools, it's gonna become thicker for the inside of those peach pies. And what you wanna do is you wanna start breaking your peaches up. See, I have my potato masher here, and I'm just gonna start mashing them in, okay, so that we can get them to fit inside of our pies. Okay, you can use fresh peaches, you can use frozen peaches. I'm using canned peaches. If you can find diced peaches, that's probably even better. You won't have to mash them up. And we have a lot of peaches here in Georgia. So that time of the year, get you some peaches and make you some peach cobbler. You can make some peach pies like I'm making today. The hand pies, the fried pies. And that's it. You don't want them too mushy, but you want to break them down. See, you still want some chunks in the fried peach pies. And this can make a lot. So if you have any leftover, once it cools and you can save it, go ahead and save it, or make enough and share. Okay, so we have those mashed up to the right consistency. Okay, so now let's make our glaze. We have the powdered sugar. We're gonna add in just a little bit of milk at a time, not too much, okay? And we're just gonna mix it in like so for the glaze. See how easy it is to make some glaze with your powdered sugar and just a little bit of milk. And this is regular whole milk, okay? I'm just gonna add in a dab of vanilla flavoring, less than a teaspoon. That's it. Glaze. For our hand pies. That's it. That's simple. That easy. Just mix it really, really well. Okay, so let's roll out our dough for our fried pies. Just add you some flour to your countertop so that your pies won't stick when you're rolling them out, okay? Okay, put some flour on your rolling pin and lay your biscuit down as you see here. and start to roll your biscuit out. You want it to be thin, okay? Not thick, but thin. And just work it till you get them all rolled out. You want to try to get the jumbo biscuits. Don't get the ones with the butter. And just roll them out until you can't roll them anymore. Now, if you want to get pie crust, you can. But this is something that most people have in their house that they can go ahead and make these fried pies with that are so delicious and tasty. Okay? I'm going to keep rolling all of my biscuits out. Okay, so once you have your dough rolled out, you're going to put 2 tablespoons of your peach filling in the middle. Now roll them out thin, but don't roll them out too thin to where they will break, okay? Because once you roll it up and fold it, it can break if it's too thin, and you got to think about these liquids. So make sure that it's cool. Your peach filling, the liquid, it is cool. Because remember, it's going to spread out. Okay. So I know that's a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. Then you're going to take it and you're going to fold it to the other side. And you're going to press it down like so. See that? Let y'all get in a closer look. Okay. So press it down like so. And then we are going to trim off excess like I got right there. Get your fork, go around the edges, and just crimp your pie. Okay, so I have my oil heated up, and I have it on a medium heat, okay? Medium temperature. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to start to put my pies into the oil, okay? I did sit them in my freezer for a minute because I want to make sure that, you know, there's a little flour dust on it. This is oil. I'm gonna see if I can fit 2 in here at a time. So you just want to put it in there. You don't want to mess with it. It's gonna float to the top. I'm gonna put 1 more in here. I can fit 2. And you're just gonna fry them until your bread is nice and golden brown, okay? See how I flipped that one over? Because it got that nice golden brown color that we're looking for. Now, let's see about this one. We're gonna flip that one on over. And we're gonna cook all of our pies the same way, a pretty nice golden brown color. You see that? Okay. And then we're going to take them and we're going to put them over here on the wire rack for cooling. We're going to put our glaze on it and we're going to allow it to cool, okay? And I say it's going to take about 2 minutes per side, maybe 2 to 3 minutes per side. Okay, you see it's pretty and it's golden brown, so I'm getting ready to take them out. I'm gonna finish frying these pies. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the glaze on these two, the first two that I got done. Just put some of that glaze on, like so. Now I have a brush and I'm gonna brush it on. If you don't have a brush, just go ahead and use your spoon. See how you can go ahead and use your spoon. But you can go ahead and brush that glaze on like so onto these pies. And let them cool now, just a little bit before you serve them, because you don't want to be too hot. Okay everyone, so my fried peach pies are done. My fried hand peach pies are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a like.